We went on a cruise.
Yeah.
People were like, was it a singles cruise? I'm like, no.
Yeah, we went on a cruise, and I was in Virginia, and Jennifer was from California. Or that. And so we were miles and miles and miles apart. Then I got my new duty station in Kansas. So when I told Jennifer that I was going to Kansas, she wanted to live with me in Kansas.
We ended up having like a small wedding, but it was nice. I'm
Yeah.
glad we did it that way. We got married in December of 2010 and he deployed a month later.
I went to Afghanistan and I went off base and dropped a bomb.
He doesn't really remember it very well. Brian was driving a Humvee, and it was in the fourth one, and they all went over the 80, and it went off under Brian. I got a call, and they had said that Brian had been injured. It was definitely the worst week of my life, especially when you have doctors telling you, your husband's not gonna make it, and you need to prepare yourself, and it was really, really, really tough. So when we finally found out the extent of Brian's injuries, we learned that he had lost both of his legs, and he had lost one of his fingers, he lost a lot of his hearing, and he had fractured his spine, and he suffered a traumatic brain injury. So when you got out of the hospital, we lived on Moffett Field, which is it's a base near the hospital. It was hard for Brian to be home by himself.
Jen helped me with everything.
The doorways weren't very wide, so it was hard for him to take his wheelchair inside of them. He couldn't really cook for himself. Really, everything was a challenge for him.
Everything do day to day is very, very difficult with my levels of injuries, cooking dinner, like here, my kitchen, I couldn't do that. Definitely Jen really wanted to cook. Did a great job.
I knew how to cook before that. When we found out we were going to get the house, we were so excited. I mean, there's nothing more amazing than when somebody tells you they're going to build you a house that fits exactly what you need. I mean, that's like life-changing.
I like everything about this house. I mean, obviously it's big, it's huge, full, rich, like a big house.
Don't say that in the video.
I can go from my bedroom to the living room, the kitchen.
He's so much more independent since we've lived here. Hey, bye. So for me, I think the house has just given me more independence because I can go anywhere I want. I can go to mom's night out. I can go hang out with a friend. I can do anything. And Brian can take care of himself. But not only that, Brian can take care of Jackson. It's really nice to be able to feel like a normal family.
Yeah, pretty normal life now. Pretty normal.
Well, we have our little guy, Jackson, and he is 17 months. And he is a ball of energy. That kid goes nonstop.
Ever since he learned that he can run, he's gone all the time.
I think Jackson has been like a really big motivator for Brian. He was like, I want to play soccer with him. I want to be able to play baseball, and I want to go outside and I want to run around with him. And so that was when he really took the next step in his physical therapy and decided that that's what he wanted. And now, look, I mean, he's come so far.
Having this house, it showed me that there is a future. When I got showed that even with my incredibly major injuries, that I can still enjoy my own reality. There's no stopping me now because now I can walk, I can drive. This house helped me see that it's not the end of me. So this house means a lot to me.